How's it going, guys? Welcome aboard the next video. Now today we are going to be talking about VGM versus RGT, or what I mean by that is Video Games Monthly versus Retro Game Treasure. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and explain the rules real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 rounds of this, meaning the first round being the 2 boxes that I got this month, and then next month I'll do round 2, and then the month after that round 3. Whoever wins that round wins my money. Basically, I'm only picking one of these to collect from. I don't want to do both. So in today's category, we're going to cover pretty much everything, and in the next 2 rounds, there are certain things that are going to be in this one that won't be in that. And there's obvious reasons for that, because why repeat the same crap over and over again? It doesn't make sense. Now, I should also mention that this is going to have a point system. If any one of them gets something done right, 1 point. If they get multiple things right, multiple points. Which means that in some instances, both of these boxes can get a point. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get started. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Round 1, fight!
So we're gonna start off with presentation with the Retro Game Treasure box. Nikki, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay, so for the presentation of this, obviously, this is a good example of what you should do. Very well done. That's a point for them. Now, Video Games Monthly, they have their own mascot. That is really good. So both of these guys get instant points. Next, let's talk about pricing. Alright, so when it comes to pricing, Retro Game Treasure is $34.99. Plus about $6 shipping, which roughly puts it at a round estimate of $42. Then we have Video Games Monthly, which is $29.99 for the one that I chose, plus $5 shipping. So I gotta say, that's a $35 value. So I'm gonna give a point to VGM, or Video Games Monthly. 1 point to that. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is having a list of games that you put on there as you having owned them, so they don't send you duplicates. Both of them do that, however, so 1 point to each on that. But I will say that Retro Treasure Game also does, and not limited to, actually you can type in your own preferences and pet peeves as well on their website, and they also have a wish list, which is something that VGM does not have. So that's an extra point for them. So 2 points for RGT versus 1 point for VGM. Now, you should be advised that RGT doesn't always get things right. From some of the reviews that I have seen, some people have gotten duplicates anyways. So be advised of that. Now we're going to look at game quantity. Now, obviously, it's not a comparability there. VGM straight up gets the point for having 5 against. Now we're going to talk about game quality, meaning good games. So this is going to be a breakdown of which games are the best and which ones are the worst in accordance to each of these subscription boxes. So these are the best based on my opinion for Retro Game Treasure. Adventure Island, very good. Very well done. Good game. They definitely really nailed it on the head when they gave me this one, because this is actually a really good game. And they definitely get points for that. And they also gave me Sonic and Knuckles, which was a game on my wish list. And I'm so glad they sent this one to me, because I was really trying to find this one. So that is 2 games that are really good that RGT has sent Retro Game Treasure. Now for VGM's best games. Now I can only think of one for VGM, and y'all probably already know it's Flying Warriors. That's the only one out of all the games they sent that was actually worth a damn. So Retro Game Treasure gets the point when it comes to this one. Now the next category that we're going to talk about is game damage, wear, and tear. Now when it comes to Video Games Monthly, 720 is in excellent condition. There is no arguing it. It has very limited wear and tear on it, so that is in excellent condition. Saltwater Sport Fishing. Now this one is also in really good condition. There are minor scratches here and there, but it's in a really good condition. It's still intact, and oftentimes the hinges on these things are the first thing to break, but it's fully intact in there. And it's got, of course, the instruction manual. Championship Soccer. Now this one obviously it has the front sticker missing, but the glue that they used back in those time periods were not meant to last. So I can't really count that against them, but I will say the sticker on the front is looking very pristine for its age. So I would say that that is excellent as well. Superman, the Man of Steel. Now, you know, this case is kind of nasty a little bit. It's got the sticker on the front, but I can clean that up myself. That's not a problem. However, there is a bit of an issue. There is damage on the bottom of the box, and that cannot be fixed. That is just plain screwed. So I would say fair condition, especially once you consider that the manual is missing. So the next one will be Flying Warriors. Now, with this one, if you can tell, there's a bit of a smudge down on the bottom here, but if I'm very careful, I can actually get it off with my fingernail. So that's actually not that bad of a problem, so I'd say that's in excellent condition. Now going on to Retro Game Treasure, the first game that we're going to start out with is Wizardry. And with this one, that's in excellent condition, so no complaints on that one. Now we're going to go to Adventure Island, and with this one you can tell that there is obviously wear and tear on the top left and in the top middle of the label, and there is some fading on the bottom right corner along the sides too, right there. So you can tell that that one has a little bit of wear and tear on it, so I would say that this is close to excellent. I mean, you can still make out everything that's on there, so it's really not that big of a deal. Moving on to Sonic and Knuckles, you can actually see a bit of a scuff here and there, a few scratches, but all in all, not a huge deal. It looks like it's in really great condition. I would say that this is excellent condition as well. So next up is Miss Pac-Man, and this one obviously just like Championship of Soccer, that front label is still there, but it's seen some better days, to tell you that much. But on the front, there's obviously quite a bit of damage on the front. It kind of looks like somebody ran over the Atari 2600 logo with a pink, like a pink marker or something. It's really smudged. But anyways, so this one I'm gonna label that one as decent. Now I would consider this one a tie, so a point to both companies for this one. So points to each. So let's go ahead and move on to game value. How much do these games cost? So Video Games Monthly, let's go ahead and start with their games. The first one will be Champions of Soccer, or Championship Soccer. And this one comes out to 99 cents. The next one will be Saltwater Sport Fishing, and this one is $3.71. So $3.71, not that expensive. The next one after that will be 720 Degrees, and this one, let's see here, $3.98. That's how much that one is. The next one will be Flying Warriors. Now this one's probably the most expensive out of all the games that they sent. This one was $14.95. The next game will be Superman, the Man of Steel. So this one right here was actually a grand total of $3.57. So tallying this up, it's about $27.20. So let's go ahead and take, let's go ahead and take the total cost of approximately $35 minus $27.20, and you come out with $7.80 is what you pay after it. That's the shipping and how much you're paying the company for getting this stuff for you. So $7.80. That's it. Everything else is money that went straight to the games. So let's go ahead and move over to Retro Game Treasure. So let's go, let's see here. So let's start off with, if I can reach it, Wizardry. Let's go ahead and go with there. Wizardry is $10.99. So that one is $10.99. Moving on over to Adventure Island. This one is $8.03. So there's that one. The next one, Sonic and Knuckles. This one is approximately $9.99. Now for the last game for pricing for Miss Pac-Man is $5.73. So coming up with a total of $34.74. So now let's go ahead and take that $41, subtract $34.74, and you get a total of $6.26 that has gone to shipping and games. Shipping and the company that helped get you the games. So that's what it comes out to. So that's VGM's 780 against RGT's 626. So RGT gets the point. So in conclusion, the winner for having 6 to 5 points is
Finish it. Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
I'm sorry, I like VGM more. I mean, obviously RGT won by points, but VGM I do like more. And I gotta say that, because I like the quantity of games they get. And, even though they are a little different when it comes to pricing, I have to say it's a little too early in the game to determine which one's better. But, I will say this is going to be interesting. Now, I do have deep respect for both companies that do both of these. And, I have my favorite. And I think VGM is my favorite. But I want to see how well things go with the next 2 rounds. So, I should also mention that a buddy of mine wanted me to try and do a playthrough of a game called Rogue Galaxy on the PS2. So I'm contemplating on whether how I'm going to do that. Because if I do it, I'm going to have the camera that I shoot with, like this one that I'm using regularly, to record the TV screen, and my backup camera to record me. So it's going to be jerry-rigged if I do that, because I'm not going to spend over $150 on recording equipment for all that nonsense. It's not going to happen. Not unless we become a very big channel. So anyways, the next video that I'm going to do for this channel is, let me think, what was it? Not for resale games. I was going to talk about not for resale, what that means, if they're worth anything, and which ones are rare, which ones are most commonly rare. And that's going to be in the next video, so I'm going to discuss that. So as always, remember 22 and stay classy, bros.